Welcome back to this old man's narrative of my life. You can take it as an autobiography of this period of 8 years which I have spent in Karachi, Pakistan, and Dubai, UAE. So after leaving for Dubai, when I was interviewed at the Karachi Metropole Hotel in the Samar nightclub by the management team of Bostan Hotel, which is opposite the Dubai airport. The area manager, Jasmandi, Italian, their operations manager, I've forgotten that name, and the general manager of the Bostan Hotel, Zanakis Greek, Haji Manoli, yes, that was the operations manager, Lebanese. They had come to Pakistan to recruit people for the hotel, and they had stayed in Metropole and visited Samar nightclub. I think every second day. They were there maybe for 1 week. So they called me to their room and they said, "Are you willing to go to Dubai? Then come to our room. This is the number." I asked my colleagues, where is Dubai? What is Dubai? I had never heard of this name. So they were all congratulating me. They said that you have been selected for Dubai, your life will change now. I went to their room, they interviewed me. After that, they said, "Why do you want to go to Dubai? You have such a nice job here in this posh nightclub." I said, "I just want to leave my country. I was having problems with my father at that time. I just wanted to get out." So they said, "You have to go to this travel agent. He'll give you the visa and the airline ticket." I got the visa and the ticket. I found out the visa was issued by the British Embassy. I was wondering why the British Embassy has to issue a visa of this Dubai. When I landed, the ticket was for the BOAC, British Overseas Airlines Corporation, Airways Corporation, which is now BA. When I landed at the Dubai airport, I came to know that it was all British ruled. The place was known as Trucial States. They had 7 states, members of that Trucial States. Later on, they gained independence and they became UAE. So that was my change of life. As my colleagues had said, it was very true. I learned many things. I learned that in our country it was just propaganda, that India was doing this. They may be doing it, I don't know, but they have no personal enmity with me. Neither should we have any with them. When we stood together, we were introduced with each other at the Bostan Hotel. We found that we were only 3 Pakistanis and the rest were Indians, Sri Lankans, and Nepalese. We didn't even feel like shaking hands with the Indians and the others, as per our propaganda, which had really squeezed our brain. Later on, we came to know that they were our best friends because we were in the similar circumstances, same poverty, same type of jobs they were doing, looking for. Otherwise, none of us would have left our country if it was so easy to survive there. Dubai taught me a lot about different religions, how to coexist, how to have peace, how to not to be worried about the army or the police. Peace and peace. Nobody could even raise their voice out in the public. It was against the law. The police would come and just pick you up. No fighting, no this thing, anything. If you find on the floor and you pick up, that was also against the law. You have to either give it to the security wherever you are, or just leave it where it is. Although there are crimes here, and those also, sorry to say, from our Indo-Pak subcontinent people, and now Africans, most of them. But let's come back to our story. Because of Bostan was the top hotel at that time, the British political agents, they were the representatives of the British Queen. They used to rule as governors, or you can say what governor generals and all, but it was the British political agents at that time. So they used to invite Sheikh Rashid regularly to that place, and they had selected me to serve the Sheikh, only person to serve the Sheikh or come near the Sheikh. I was secure. I was given that security upgrade. Even when Sheikh Rashid's function was on, the kitchens, they had separate kitchen for Sheikh Rashid and the function. No one was allowed to enter, unauthorized person. And it was guarded by the security, and there were people who were checking the food and tasting the food. So Sheikh Rashid, being always surrounded by the British and those big business people of Dubai, would need some relaxation, so he would come to the lounge, and he was a very, very noble person, no ego, no sorry, I have just woken up from my afternoon nap. I'm a little bit no arrogance. He would just call me Khurshid, tal, 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 and he would go and sit on the sofa and start talking to me about politics, about the Prime Minister of UK and other places. He had somehow found out that I had good grasp of human nature from that age on. I could read faces, I could tell what the other person was thinking and doing and why they were doing that, what was the reason. In short, I knew what made humans tick. So we had good conversations every time. I even remember when Kuwait went color TV broadcasting, they donated the black and white transmitter to Dubai. And that day Sheikh Rashid sat in front of, there was a TV and Sheikh Rashid sat there, and it was Channel 1 of Dubai, started at that time, black and white. And I could see the happiness on his face when he was watching the TV, that Dubai finally had a TV station. God bless him and his family. And he used to say, Khurshid, never leave Dubai. I still remember. Never leave Dubai. We are going very, very far. Look at his outlook. Look at his future planning. He was really gifted. Then when he made this trade center in the right smack in the middle of the desert, there were no buildings, no roads. He also used to travel in a Land Rover, and one Land Rover pickup type with 3-4 bodyguards with bayonet type of guns. And whenever he was going on the road also, nobody would even notice that the Sheikh is going. He would not bother that people were going faster than him or just passing him by, ignoring him. He was not that type of a person. That was the person who was my mentor, who made my life in Dubai, who made me do hard work. I used to work in most of the top hotels, which are, some of them have been demolished also. I learned my hotel line, the hotel management from my father. When we were in Karachi, he had the Karachi airport, and from there I picked up some of his business acumen. So up to here, we will show some images. I think I trust ChatGPT will help me there about Bostan Hotel, the old Dubai, the clock tower, and another thing before I close. Whenever we wanted to go to Sharjah, we had to really think 2-3 times because it was not easy. It's one single road going to Sharjah, and we would always get stuck in the sand. Every building had a sand surrounding it, no solid ground. So I'll take your leave now. This was my life story number 3. God bless you all. Bye.